In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on September 11, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Tampa Bay Rays versus New York Yankees. The Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees get set for the rubber match of their final series of the season in the Bronx on Sunday afternoon. The Rays and Yankees have played 18 times thus far this season, with the Bombers holding a 10-8 lead in the season series and a 4.5-game lead in the American League East Division. The pitching matchup for Sunday will feature an opener and a bullpen game for the Rays, while the Yankees will counter with right-hander Domingo German. Tampa Bay is 4-1 in their last 5 Sunday games and 20-6 in their last 26 games overall, while the under is 4-1 in their last 5 Sunday games. New York is 5-2 in their last 7 games overall and 46-19 in their last 65 home games and 51-25 in their last 76 games following a win, while the under is 4-0 in their last 4 Sunday games. The New York Yankees are in a world of trouble as their lead in the American League East is now just 3 half games, and after this weekend could be as little as 1 half games. New York has lost 2 straight through its loss on Friday to Tampa Bay, and the Yankees have dropped 8 of the last 13 overall. New York struggles against division opponents, losing 9 of the last 12 versus American League East teams. Tampa Bay, on the other hand, has won each of its last 4 played on the road, 20 of its last 26 overall, and 7 of the last 9 when playing against a team with a winning record. When playing head-to-head against New York, Tampa Bay has won 5 of the last 7, so the Tampa Bay Rays money line is our full game side pick. This Yankees team is a far cry from the team that led baseball in runs per game for much of the season. They are barely hitting over .200 in their last 15 games, and manager Aaron Boone has been juggling the lineup on a regular basis trying to find the right formula. Without a number of key bats, Aaron Judge was used in the leadoff spot on Saturday afternoon. New York's 10 runs on Saturday were double their output combined in the previous 4 games versus the Rays. Each team is just 4-6 to the over in their last 10 games. I anticipate the Rays playing Sunday's game in full playoff mode, so there will be relievers ready to go in key spots from the 5th inning on. The Yankees broke out the bats on Saturday, but that was an unusually bad performance from the Rays pitching staff, especially Kluber, and the Rays just couldn't recover. This is a massive game for both sides, and I expect the intensity to be ratcheted up here. This will be a 1-run game, and it will stay below the total. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Cleveland Guardians versus Minnesota Twins. The Cleveland Guardians and the Minnesota Twins wrap up a critical 3-game series in the American League Central Division on Sunday afternoon in Minnesota. The Guardians still hold the lead in the American League Central, but have both the Twins and White Sox breathing down their neck as the season heads into the home stretch. On the mound in Sunday's finale will be Cleveland ace Shane Bieber taking on Josh Winder of the Twins. Cleveland is 3-6 in their last 9 games overall and 12-5 in their last 17 road games, while the under is 14-4 in their last 18 games overall. Minnesota is 1-4 in their last 5 games overall, while the over is 4-1 in their last 5 games overall. The Guardians used a flurry after the All-Star break to catapult themselves atop the American League Central. But with less than a month remaining, the Twins and White Sox are right at their heels. Enter ace Shane Bieber, who takes the hill in this crucial game. He threw 8 innings of 1-run baseball on Tuesday night in a dominant victory over the Royals in Kansas City. The right-hander racked up 7 punch-outs on the night while scattering 4 hits and issuing only 1 free pass. He will look to keep the strong performances rolling as he brings a stellar 2.96 earned run average and 1.06 WHIP into this game against a Twins team that has yet to announce their starter. They initially hoped Aaron Sanchez would go, but he was forced into a relief role 2 nights ago. I get the case to be made for a home underdog in spots, but I can't pass up the Guardians here. They've been the far better team in the series so far and are playing like a team with purpose and one that's serious about trying to lock up the division. Minnesota's just falling apart at the worst possible time, and facing Shane Bieber isn't going to help matters. So the Cleveland Guardians money line is our full game side pick. The Twins' offense has done very well considering the losses of Polanco and, more importantly, Buxton in recent games. The fact that they've played 6-4 to the over in their last 10 games is a minor miracle. The Guardians' offense seems to have plateaued as they've gone just 3-7 to the over in their last 10 games, and their lineup of virtual no-names beyond Jose Ramirez seems to have slowed. With Bieber on the mound for Cleveland on Sunday, it is unlikely that the Twins will score more than 3 runs against the former Cy Young winner, who will likely get Cleveland deep into this game. Although the Guardians will be facing one of Minnesota's bullpen arms here, they are not exactly world beaters from the plate. They score 4.15 runs per game, good for 22nd in the majors. The Twins hold a top 10 on base and slugging percentage, but they have not looked the sharpest from the dish either. Bieber will be able to limit them to no more than 3 runs or so through his 6+ innings, and as long as the Twins' bullpen does not suffer a blow-up, this game will go well below the total. The total number has gone under in 14 of Cleveland's last 18 games and 11 of their last 15 on the road. I expect the Guardians to come out on top in a big way here, but look for this to be a 4-0 or 5-1 type of game. New York Mets versus Miami Marlins. The New York Mets and the Miami Marlins wrap up a 3-game set against the Miami Marlins in Lone Depot Park on Sunday afternoon. New York ascending right-hander Taijuan Walker will be on the mound and is coming off a losing effort against the Pittsburgh Pirates as he threw 5 innings and gave up 4 runs on 6 hits with 2 walks and 3 strikeouts. Miami will be sending young southpaw Jesus Luzardo to pitch, and he went 7 innings and allowed 2 runs on 4 hits with a pair of walks and 9 strikeouts in a no decision against the Philadelphia Phillies. The Mets are 26-7 in their last 33 during Game 3 of a series and 5-2 in their last 7 Sunday games. The Marlins are 7-22 in their last 29 home games and 16-37 in their last 53 overall. The over is 6-2 in Mets' last 8 overall. The under is 23-10-2 in Marlins' last 35 overall. The Mets are 5-2 in the last 7 meetings in Miami and 11-5 in the last 16 meetings. Taijuan Walker is 2-2 with a 6.6 earned run average and a 1.63 WHIP in his last 7 games, while Jesus Luzardo is currently 1-3 with a 2.91 earned run average and a 0.92 WHIP in his previous 7 starts. Looking at the BOBIP during the previous 7 days, these offenses are not too different, as New York has a .335 team via BIP, while Miami is right there with a .331 team via BIP during that stretch. I am not going to factor in New York's motivation when handicapping this game. The Mets should have been just as motivated against Washington last weekend, Pittsburgh earlier this week, and during the series opener on Friday. This feels like a game that the Marlins will steal under the Mets' noses, and the starting pitching is the main reason why. So the Miami Marlins money line is our full game side pick. These pitching staffs have done pretty well throughout the month of September, as the Mets are 13th in the majors with a 3.86 team earned run average during the calendar month, while the Marlins are 21st with a 4.58 team earned run average. Even in their previous 13 games, neither team has been producing many runs, as New York is scoring 3.92 runs per game, while Miami is averaging 2.23 runs per game in that span. The under is 6-1-2 in the Mets' last 9 road games against southpaw pitchers, as well as being 23-10-2 in the Marlins' last 35 games overall. New York has been a strong offensive team this season, but it has struggled over the past week. The Mets are going to be up against a tough challenge on Sunday afternoon, as Luzardo has been on fire since July. He has 5 quality starts in his last 6 outings, so he will be confident heading into this game. New York is dealing with a ton of pressure at the plate right now, which makes it tough to succeed. Miami's offense remains near the bottom of the standings in batting average. After a big scoring affair on Saturday night, expect a little quieter action on Sunday afternoon. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.